Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for your cooperation and your patience. Unfortunately, the pilots aren't here, and they're going to take about 10 minutes. So we would appreciate you guys to just sit tight while the pilots come in. I turn somebody, man, how the fuck we here before the pilots?
Yeah, really, though. They should already be there. I mean,
Aren't
they want you to be on time, but, like, the people who are supposed to be running the whole thing
they're not there. The pilot, the planes just landed, and they'll be here.
Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now. While the angels fly over my headstone.
We are back with another episode of the God's Hour podcast with your boy Big Sir Bavelli, back in the place to be.
Yeah.
La Merca Superior Palace 81 Studios, but we are not in Palace 81. We are actually in Outlier Sanctuary out here in Indiana. This was the surprise. I've been, this is kind of like a Dragon Ball Z episode where like the last 4 or 5 episodes I've been, I'm on vacation.
Yep.
You'll see who the surprise guest is. I don't think anyone guessed it would have been you. Or maybe they would have guessed it. I don't know.
Oh, no, it's been a minute since I've been on here. It's been a minute since I've been on here, bro. Been a minute.
Yeah, the
been
first
a minute.
time. Don't leave me hanging.
Long overdue. It's been long
yeah.
overdue. We getting it in right here. Finally got my dog out here. We've been talking about doing this for years. Like I've known bro for almost a decade. We've been talking about linking up and doing this, and like we talked about doing it last year, and it didn't work out. But
well, even before that, like this is like years in the making where we talked about it. I feel like the first time we've talked about it might have been like 2019. Maybe not seriously, but like
maybe not seriously, but we brought it up. Yeah, or I would come to you. I don't think we talked about you coming out here, but at least me coming to you. That's been like me saying that to a lot of people though. Like, yeah, I'm gonna come out to LA, man. Yeah, I'm gonna come out and mess with California. Still haven't done it. Still never been on the West Coast, but that is going to happen next year. That's gonna be a plan in the book.
Wait, but who would you know out? Like, who do you know out here that you would like want to out in Cali that you would want to see?
You obviously. My homie Bud, because I think he's still out there. Chava, the homie Chop, Big Daddy Chop.
Yeah, I know
the homie Chop. He that's a good brother right there, good producer. He's holding it down over in the Bay in Oakland. That's a good dude right there. He holding it down for real. Mm-hmm. That's really it. I don't really know anyone else out there besides those cats. That's people I've known probably as long as I've known you though.
Oh, really?
Around that time. So.
Oh, okay.
Like what was that? Like 17, 18-ish. Something like that.
Yeah, that's funny. I'm thinking like, when was the first time? I know it was 2017 when you dropped your beat tape. Because when I heard that shit, I shit you not, bruh. I heard about you and Nelonius. Shout out to Nelonius, sparked a lot. But I swear to God, the first time I did cocaine, the night after was when like I heard. I think that beat tape drop, right? Your first one, didn't it come out like in April?
Yeah, it was like April 2017. That was what was that called? Antisocial, and that's only up on YouTube and Bandcamp. That's like the OG project that I did. That was like the first shit I ever did.
That's how I know that's how I know, because the first time I fucking got yayed out was when like the day after was when I think either that shit came out or right around the same time. But either way, that's how I know. For everybody else out there, cocaine is not cool. Drugs aren't cool.
Not at all.
That's how I knew and shit.
Yeah, we reminiscing on the times.
Yeah, reminiscing on the
journey.
times.
Like this episode is kind of like going to be like the culmination of like the whole thing.
Yeah. But I feel like how long did you actually have your channel up? Like your YouTube channel? Like when did you first start posting and shit?
Music stuff 2016, but I've started the channel in 14. Just to have YouTube.
That's what I'm saying, because I remember you had your channel and you had the Phantasm from Batman Mask of the Phantasm as the channel fucking art.
Yeah, I was trying to find my identity, just something cool.
A cool character,
yeah, for sure.
And this is like I feel like we have a lot of, especially like you go on Instagram, a lot of people post, you know, the Batman the animated series and the little clips and stuff. But this is that, like when you're just a genuine fan and you don't have to go to social media and make comments or whatever. Not that it's bad, but it's just like, you know, social media is like evolving every day, and like now it's turning it's just turning different. But I feel like 2015 was when like the first time, like late 2015, I saw your channel, and then 2016 you probably did post a beat here and there, right? Or some shit like that.
I didn't start making beats until 16. Like I got FL Studio on my 16th birthday.
But you didn't post any?
I didn't post any until probably like that summer, probably like June or July, and they were all trash.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think I remember you posting a beat here and there, but when you put your and then I didn't know what to think about that shit. I'm like, this fool's making beats or whatever. But when you came out with your first beat tape, I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense, because like still around that time you would post like Earl Sweatshirt fucking content, right?
Yeah, he helped me out a little bit. I mean, salute to Earl. I mean, I was just trying to share the music and the culture for the people, but a lot of people like gravitate towards like I don't know, just like good energy, good music, you know, like rare obscure sounds. That's kind of like what I've always like specialized in. Like if it's rare, obscure, like I'm trying to capture that and put it out there, whether it be when I was at that time doing the uploading to Stay Inside with Earl Sweatshirt and Knowledge, I would just like screen record the episodes and upload them. Or now I don't even do that anymore. Like I just, you know, I look for rare samples and try and make beats out of that, like really rare, obscure stuff. So.
And when did you like try to transition from like, you know, posting other content to like now it's all original content at this point?
When I graduated high school, and when he kind of stopped doing that, I was just like, all right, well, that was
when he stopped making good music.
I won't diss him like that. I mean,
Now I'm fucking
everybody's got their own like cup of tea and stuff. I guess there's a little bit for everybody, but really when I graduated high school, because I was just like, all right, like, am I going to do this or what? Like we was talking about that earlier with that like that conversation about having like drive. Like I was like, am I doing this or like what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was around that time, like 2018, when I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna start taking this. I mean, I was already doing it serious, but I was just like, all right, well, I just graduated high school. Technically, not even technically, I'm at 18, you're of age. I was like, all right, what am I gonna do? So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, what are you saying, 2018?
Yes, sir.
I was 20. God damn it, I just said my age. I don't like saying my age on here. But I'm trying to think, like 2018, I'm trying to think of what albums came out that year that we did. Because 2017 was the year, like our genesis, like me, Chava, and my cousin Mufasa. That was like everything that came out, like Picasso and Matisse, Bridge City Music. I think Scattered Pieces came out that year too. That was our like kind of like the genesis of the Omega or whatever the fuck for us. Then 2018 and 19 were kind of like those, like 2018 was definitely like the kind of the dissension of like the three of us like working together, because that was when I kind of stopped working with Chava, and then Mufasa wasn't really making music. And then for sure 2019, that shit was kind of like, especially when I had to move in with my grandma, that shit was fucking, there was nothing going on. And then kind of like, yeah, by 2019, it was like, it's so fast how like music moves. It like be like that, just the way like life moves and shit. Like it just life has a funny way of like moving shit around to where it's like, you don't even think like, oh, in 2 years, like all this shit will be like different. You know what I mean? It was much needed for me though. Like, I'm not trying to be like making a sob story or like woe is me. It was just more so like the reality of shit was like, you know, I didn't have a job. I wasn't working, and I was always available to make music. And I tried working and shit. It just wasn't really working out. But yeah, you know, it's hard. Like in Cali, it's hard to find work, and there's so many. I was just on the phone with Dub last night, and that's why like I kind of felt bad that, you know, I was holding you up.
No, you good.
But because we haven't talked in a long ass time, you know.
You good, bro.
He hit me up out of the fucking blue. I'm like, who the fuck is calling me? I thought it was gonna be that girl. I thought she was gonna try it. You know what I mean?
Oh damn.
To be honest, I was like, hey, we go with this bitch over here. You know what I mean? But it was him, and I was like, oh shit, what's up? And we were just talking and shit. And
you good, bro. You got to handle whatever you got to handle. You know what I mean? We still got. You got time me out here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever, you know.
But what we were talking about was I was telling him how much I make and shit. And he was like, bro, you're the only one I know that makes that kind of money. And I'm not even saying it as a flex. It's just I feel like I'm the one that was able to get out of fucking people are struggling, bro. Like everywhere. Yeah. People are living check to check, warehouse and all that shit. Like in Cali, if you at least get benefits and you making like 25 an hour and shit, you like in good hands. Like you could figure it out type shit. You know what I mean? But even like that shit that's becoming less and less. You know what I mean? Like that's not enough. Like it ain't enough.
Yeah. And to go along with what you said, I feel like you and I are good prime examples that you don't have to go to like
school,
a full school like that to like get busy and make it happen. You know, like that conversation. Like I'm going back to that conversation we had earlier about drive. Like there's in life, you know, the journey, the path. There's always gonna be ups and downs. Like you never really know where it's gonna go. You just gotta like, you know, stand on all 10 toes and just, you know, stay consistent with what you're trying to doing your best to accomplish. But 2019, 18, 19, 2020, if you told me like 4, 5, 6 years ago, like I'd be at where I'm at now, I'd be like, you're crazy. You know what I mean? I know you probably feel the same way. So.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've been trying to get in where I'm at right now for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's just a matter of staying down, staying true to yourself is
yes, sir.
Is the best way to move. Just life has an interesting, like I said, just an interesting way of moving people around, the people in your life and all that shit. You know, it's funny when you make more money than your mom and you're like this young, it really brings shit into perspective. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And I love my mom to death for sure. Like, you know, as much as my mom annoys the fuck out of me. I love my mom to death, bro. But let's get into a quick, actually, we could do today's mathematics, which is today's math is August 29, 2025, which means it is wisdom and born, all being born to, what is it? Freedom culture. Wisdom and born, all being born to freedom and culture. So the wisdom or the wise words that you say are going to bring about bringing people together or culture together. And I think it's a perfect, we're a living embodiment of wisdom being born to freedom and culture right now, because the wise words that we said from years ago brought about this moment. Like this is us bringing culture, the East and the West, India to Cali together, man.
The West to the Midwest. I mean, is this East? I don't know. It's more East for you.
Well, it's East for me.
It's East for you.
But this is the Midwest?
This is the Midwest, yes, sir. So like kind of like Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, maybe a little bit of Kentucky. Kentucky's still
Ohio's considered the Midwest?
I would say so, yeah.
Wait, so are we southeast of Illinois, or where's Illinois from here?
We're like, so Illinois is west.
Oh, okay.
Illinois
is it more
west.
south? Is it north though? Going north?
Yeah, it's like northwest. Yeah, Chicago is, but Illinois itself, like if you were to go to like Peoria or Champaign, that's like east or not east. Excuse me, that's west, straight west.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why do they even make that term? First of all, we're not even west of the U.S. and we're not really in the middle. So where the fuck did the Midwest?
I don't even know.
Holy moly.
That's a good question.
This is why we got to stop letting...
And Illinois is on Central Time, but Indiana's not. Only certain parts of Indiana are on Central Time. It's weird, bro.
That's fucking ridiculous. These coordinates...
We're on East Coast right now. This is East Coast time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This might as well be East Coast.
But if you go west, like West Indiana, starting headed towards Peoria or Northwest, go to like Chicago, yeah, they're on Central. Like even like there's this I think Valpo, Indiana, I think is on Central. I could be wrong. I think they're on Central.
Is Gary on Central?
I believe so.
Shout out to Freddie Gibbs, bro.
I don't really stay in Gary,
most
though.
classic fucking albums of all time.
Alfredo too.
Alfredo too. We gotta
big up.
We might have to do an album breakdown the next episode, but let's do a quick drip check. I got the Saucony. I don't know, fucking. I think these are OmniGrid 9s. These might be. I don't know. I got these fucking. We went to the mall yesterday. You know how to get me laced up, and then I think these are.
My man got dripped out yesterday for real. He got that indie flavor.
I did, man. I appreciate it, man. Then I got some new. I think these are either 514 or 541 jeans. You know, I had to rock the Imperial Somos Leones green shirt. And tell them, you know, what you dripped out with.
Bro, I don't know what these Vans are, but I don't really rock Vans like that anymore. But these is like they're like old school pros, pig suede, white and black. I got these in 2022 at this skate shop that we have in Indianapolis that we may pass through at some point, going towards like Broad Ripple and Indy. But I got them there. I saw them on the website, and I don't really rock Vans like that because Vans is starting to fall off a little bit. Like, we were in the Vans store yesterday. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, it's being too extra, like, simple. Vans' whole thing is simple, you know?
Yeah.
I'm wearing these Vans. I've had them for 3 years. This is the first time I'm actually wearing them. I'm like, you know what? It's a special time. They're really a studio shoe. And then everything else I'm rocking, is Carhartt. This dude thinks I'm crazy rocking the Carhartt, but Carhartt work in progress on the pants. Carhartt work in progress on the shirt. It's Carhartt all day. Carhartt work in progress. Y'all got to get me that sponsorship, man. We got to do that capsule.
Cut the check, Carhartt.
Real stuff.
It's just because you like stripes and shit.
I'm big on stripes, man. Big on stripes. It's too funny.
I don't know. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Like, that's some shit I feel like it's picture day and I run in the closet and I'm like 10, right? And my mom's just like, you need to wear something nice. I just look. Fuck, all right.
I got solid color shirts too, but stripes is my game, man. I'll be honest with you. I got like 10 other shirts like this, different colors, all Carhartt.
Solids versus stripes. Pause if necessary.
Yo.
We gotta be careful because you know who knows in 10 years everything we might say on this podcast might be a wild pause or some shit.
That's how fast time is moving, man. I mean, look how like we was talking about the times, like, you know, music and stuff and how he's coming up the last couple of years. Look how far social media, technology, life, economy, the world's come past in the last like 6-7 years, man.
Well, I mean, I feel like the economy is always gonna change somehow because there's a lot of moving pieces to it. But like culture, like never stays the same. It's just so funny because when you look at like the 90s, I feel like all around were just like a more raw, edgier, and tougher people because I feel like those were kind of the fucking times. You know, people were more fucking like they didn't give a fuck. They were just. The 90s, I think, what the culture was like real raw, real rugged. You know,
I agree. I wasn't around then, because you got to remember I was born in 2000, which is wild.
I fucking really wasn't around. I was just born in the late 90s, but I'm just saying like.
Right, but I feel like you have that because you was friends with a lot of people who were older. You kind of had that perspective though, more so than I probably would.
More old school, yeah.
Yeah, you have that perspective more than I do. Like I only know it just through reading about it or listening to music. Yeah. For the most part. Kind of,
but I mean, you too. I mean, bro, you're only 2 years younger than me, so it's like, I'm not about to be like, I hate little broing people.
No, not at all. I'm just saying you have like anybody who was born ahead of me or in the 90s. They like I'm big about this. Like whenever you were born is what you're influenced by, because like people or just like culture or whatever. So like that's your perspective. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just feel like the older, especially like, cause my cousin, one of my cousins that used to babysit me, Jose, I think he's like 10 or 11 years older than me, and then you know he used to babysit me all the time and shit. But I say that to say like I remember them like kind of like shitting on me or talking shit like, oh, you're spoiled, you're soft and all this shit, you know, because what they went through. I mean, keep in mind, bro, like they had it rough. They had it rough growing up, you know what I mean? I didn't. I had a pretty, I mean, in the home was pretty solid. I mean, everybody has, I feel like every family, if you're a creative or you love what we do or you relate to hip hop in some certain manner, we all have trauma and we all are, maybe not all our families, but for sure my family is kind of functional.
I feel you. I know what you mean when you say that. I've experienced that as well. Yeah.
And that's what I mean. It's just kind of like, so everyone could kind of relate to that shit, you know what I mean? But when you just kind of like, you know, you don't never really get shit. You know, the only time you kind of get clothes is Christmas and like type shit like that. You know, I don't know. But it's just growing up, it was kind of like I was looked at as like the pussy in the family.
I can relate to that. No, I know what you mean. I can relate to that. It's not until you start proving people otherwise, you know what I mean?
Well, it's not until you get a good job.
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that. Like my experience, like my experience with that, like yeah, I agree with that too. Like when you start holding it down, like the racks coming in with whatever you're working, sure.
Racks in the middle.
Yeah, but I think at least for me personally, like when I started showing people, like when I could fully like be myself and show others that like what I'm into, like when I wanted to get into making beats and stuff, and people were seeing that, they're just like, okay, like I don't know. I feel like when I was younger, I was really sure of what I wanted to do, especially in like high school. And like once people started to see that, like I gained respect with that. You know what I mean? Family, friends, random people, they're just like, oh, okay, he's like, you know what I mean?
I feel like in our family, and I totally understand that, but in my family, man, you ain't shit until you like have like a really good job, you know? Like I was always seeing it as lesser than because I make music. Oh, what is he? Oh, he just makes music and shit. Like if
I've experienced that too.
If I fucking enjoy like fishing and shit, like, oh, that ain't no real shit, you know, and you know, I got this holla and like I literally seen the dynamic change in my family to where people, they're like, oh, like this fool, he just doesn't do shit. Cause when you make music in the eyes of my family, it's like, oh, you don't do shit. To like, you know, now it's so fucking dumb because like it really took me having like financial security for people to look at me like and treat me nice.
It's a fucked up. It's a fucked up world we live in, man.
It's a doggy dog world.
True.
Yeah, man. I want to talk about flying in real quick. So
yeah, break it down, man.
So, you know, I on a rarely do I have both of my days off. I love signing up for overtime. I love getting this money.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday.
I have Monday, Tuesday off,
and then Wednesdays was vacay days.
Yeah, vacation.
Got you. Okay.
And I was trying to break it. I was trying to piece it up. Like, okay, what I could have done was signed up for overtime on Tuesday. I would have ended work like at 2 a.m, slept in my car until like 6, and then drove to LAX.
And then as soon as I pick you up, you sleep in the whole time. That's what would have happened. Because there is no way you would have been sleeping on that plane.
Oh no, but I didn't even sleep. I didn't even sleep in the car when you drove me, bro.
No, I know. You big up. You stayed up.
Nah, fuck bigging up, bro. I wish I would have slept because I slept.
You could have.
I slept like.
I mean, we had traffic too, so. Little bit.
A little bit, not really.
Bit. I had more traffic coming towards there, to be honest with you.
Oh, really?
I mean, there's construction everywhere in any city, but like between construction, just everybody getting off work or going somewhere, and the other thing is like, I don't know, like accidents. There's a lot of people who don't know how to drive in Indiana too, so there'll just be maybe like a random accident or something like that.
There's a lot of accidents out here?
Bro, people don't know how to drive here. But that might just be anywhere. But like here, it depends on the area. But for the most part, people don't know how to drive out here. A lot of people drive without insurance.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's a sick one.
Yeah. But talk about your flight in, man. Talk about your flight in.
Yeah, so what I did was I just took the 2 days off, and I'm glad I did because Tuesday, I was running around like, fuck, I recorded 2 songs. that I did for our album, and then I walked Presley. I did a lot.
Shout out Prez.
Shout out to Presley.
I wish he was here.
I miss you. What is it? I did a lot. Like Monday, I got all my chores done. Then Tuesday, it was like getting ready for the flight and all that. And so I went for my walk like I normally do at 12 in the morning. Then I packed. Then it was 3:30, and I was like, "Fuck!" My dad. I literally heard my dad. My dad's alarm goes off like at 3:30 in the morning. So I might as well just stay the fuck up. And my plan was I'm gonna stay up the whole fucking night to sleep on the plane. What a fucking dumb idea that was. Because literally, so Pops takes me to LAX. He goes to work. I'm half asleep, like fucking halfway incoherent, because I'm like, I don't have any sleep. And I'm like, I don't know exactly, because I've been on flights before, but I don't exactly remember how this shit goes. So, I didn't know where to put the tag on my bag for the check-in, and then he tagged my bag, my carry-on. And as I'm going up the stairs, I asked some lady, I was like, hey, is there a restroom up here? She was like, no. Fucking great. Go down the elevator and go all the way back to take a piss. Then come all the way the fuck back up. And then it was really cool because this lady, she came up to me and she was like, hey, like, can I offer you a fucking, like, a clear or some shit? And it basically, you skip the fucking whole line.
Okay.
It's like a fast pass.
To get on the plane?
No, not to get on the plane, but just to, like, check in or, like, to get
to check
through.
In? Okay.
Like, to get through.
Was there a long line to do all that?
I think there was.
Yeah.
I think it was a long line. Because you know how snakes, like, fucking Disney and shit?
Yeah.
So, literally, because I had that fucking pass or whatever, and I got to cancel that shit, too, as soon as I come back. Because they gave me it for free, but then...
They're going to charge you.
Yeah, they charge you. I think it's like $200 a month or some shit like that.
Oh, so they give you like a free trial shit.
They give you like a free, like a 10-day trial, which is super cool.
Well, that's working out for you for sure.
Yeah, like,
yes, sir.
So I had a way, and what's so crazy is that all this shit is like facial identification. So there was like every like corner I had to come through, I had to scan my face to match the first picture.
Is that different from the last time you flown?
Yeah, because really? I don't think they had no shit like that. The last time I flew was to Cancun, and they for sure didn't have no shit like that.
Did you fly from the same airport to go?
Yeah, I flew from LAX. And it's funny because the Delta, they put you in all the Delta flights. So people are going to New York, some people are going to Mexico. Me, I came here to Indiana. So I'm fucking like every corner, I'm like, they'll fucking scan my face.
Happy Serby.
Yeah, like, I'm like, fucking Indiana, here we come. And fucking, I had to go through 4 of them shits. And it's so crazy because people got their phones. James? Yeah? Serbs? Mm-hmm.
Serbs.
Yeah, there you go. Here we go. Say my fucking name. I don't like saying my name. And then...
Don Perez.
It's Serbies.
Yes, sir.
So they're letting me go. And all I had to do was wait to go through the... what's that shit? The x-rays and all that? I don't know what you call that.
They're just like scanning for like metal detectors and shit.
Yeah, but what it's called something like when you go through TSA or when you go
that's what it is.
shit.
TSA, yeah.
So I had to wait for like 4 people
to check you.
Yeah, to go into the fucking actual airport, like to wait. Because after that point, then they have all you could buy. You can't bring no. I don't think you could. I think you could bring food, but you can't bring drinks. But once you go through, they have everything. They got bars. They got fucking Starbucks, McDonald's. They got everything. But Jersey Mike's was in the building.
That's how they get you. They want you to spend that dough.
Yeah, well,
and then you're gonna pay that airport tax too.
I don't think that's what it is because after 9/11, then they implemented the a gang of changes.
Right. No, I know what you mean on that. I'm saying in the sense of with food and shit.
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is, I think you can bring food. You just can't bring liquids, like no cologne. This fucking like really? I don't mean to be racist. And
really,
shit,
I didn't know that.
But this African dude, he brought like a whole like thing of like expensive cologne. Not only was he late for whatever he needed to do, but he brought like a big bottle of cologne, and they're like, we can't let you pass with this cologne. He didn't want to fucking leave the cologne. And then he's like, well, okay, well, I'm going to be late, so I guess you could keep it or whatever. And I'm like, you can't be dumb enough to say that you're going to be late. You know when your flight's leaving, bro.
Yeah.
If you're seriously last minute trying to get through security, get on the plane, you fucked up already.
The other thing is, like, if you're going to fly, I guess if you don't fly often, like, wouldn't you check in to make sure what you can bring, what you can't bring, what you can do, what you can't do, just so you can get through to do what you... I mean, if you flying, you know...
It might have been his first time flying, because this fool, yeah, that's super obvious. You can't bring... Or maybe he thought, maybe when they... Because, like, it is kind of vague, but no liquids. I'm thinking maybe, like, water or juice. Maybe he didn't even think. Because I think even lotion counts.
I guess that's kind of a liquid.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's some shit you wouldn't really think will pass. That's why I didn't bring no aerosols either. So I didn't bring the spray deodorant. I brought
sure,
deodorant.
I got you.
Don't think I'm out here fucking musty as fuck.
Nah.
Yeah, just little shit like that to where I had my bag full of all my electronic equipment, and
I was gonna ask you about that. You have any problems with that, or?
When I went to Cancun, they thought I had a fucking bomb in my bag and shit. Because I had my GameCube with all my wires and all my laptops and all that shit. And I swear to God, bro, they took everything out of my bag and searched everything.
I remember hearing a story from Alchemist, like back in the day. He was talking about how he was flying and he brought the ASR 10 with him, and they into Canada, and they were just like, they thought he had like he was with Prodigy and and you know the rest of the Infamous crew, and they thought they had weed in the ASR
and the ASR 10,
and they wanted to take it apart, and he was just like, hell no, like you take apart that, it's done, like because they don't know what they're doing, like they're just gonna rip that shit apart.
You need to fucking like time travel or like meet like whatever, like people that work on, like, who makes the ASR 10, like what company?
eSonic.
Like, you need to see one of those guys that actually knows.
I don't even think they make them no more though.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
I think the brand still exists, but I don't think they don't make the ASR 10 no more.
That's what I mean. Like, fools don't even know how to take it apart or fix it or anything. So you're gonna fuck that whole shit up.
Well, TSA, yeah, they would fuck that shit up for sure.
So when I put my bag through, I forgot that when they told me take all your electronics out, I'm thinking just on me, right? So I put my phone and my wallet in my bag in the bin, and it goes through. And so they put you in like a fucking the Green Goblin. When they turn with the syrup, they put you it's not like a scanner, like a checkpoint that you go through. It's like a fucking whole hyperbolic chamber.
Yeah.
So they had me. And you go in, and it's like a silhouette of a dude like this. They're like, sir, can you follow the instructions? So I put my thing. I had to do like a fucking 360.
They having you dancing and shit.
I don't know. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? So I go through, and he like, I don't know how they do this, but they got like X-ray eyes and shit. He just looks at me. Sir, is there anything in your pockets? I'm like, this fool's just pressing me for like some weed or some shit. And I'm like, nah, I don't got anything in my pockets. I feel my AirPods.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as I took, man, my bad, bro. Like, I forgot I had these on. He's like, don't worry, we'll just come through, and then I have to put this in the bin, and we'll have to send it through again. I was like, cool, because I thought right then and there we were gonna be like, fucking bitch, access denied. You know what I mean? I thought they were gonna be on some bullshit, but they were super cool about it. And so I see the bin go through the shit. They just unzip my bag. Sir, we told you that you had to take all your electronics out.
Oh, they're just pressing.
I was like, I want to be like, bitch, I thought you meant on me. I didn't know you meant on the bag. So I had to take my laptops, the camera out. And this was actually more smooth than Cancun, because in Cancun, they really thought I was going to fucking bring a bomb, like suicide, Bin Laden mission. Like
leaving from LAX or going into Cancun?
Going into Cancun, yeah.
Okay.
So, long story short, I go through, I'm cool, and people, for whatever it is, are like fucking mad. Like, people are like so frantic and moving, and like, I don't know what the fuck it is. And that's why my pops always tells me, like, international flights, he gets to the airport 3 hours early before his flight.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. Hey, man, I'm awake anyway.
Sure.
There's no fucking, I might as
Yeah.
well just be there and wait there than to wait at the house and then go.
Yeah.
So it was probably 6:45 when I got to the gate and I was waiting. I couldn't sleep, bro. Like I'm trying to sleep but can't fucking sleep. And people are playing musical chairs with the seats and shit. So weird. Like,
really?
Yeah, man. Like you would think like people have their shit sitting on a seat. Like, because, if you've never flown before in the gate where you're waiting for your plane's going to be there. Like, the plane's already there. Yeah. But right there is just all kinds of chairs, like rows and rows of chairs that you could sit in. Because, how many people board a flight? Like, maybe 200 or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Something like that, whatever. Yeah. Actually, our plane was small.
Well, I bet you're coming to Indianapolis, man.
Yeah.
You're coming to Indy, man. I mean, like.
It was I could tell because there's some planes where it's like, you're fucking like going through a Boeing 747, whatever the fuck. So it's weird, man. Like people are like hopping into each other's seats. Like new people are coming in and sitting down in a seat that already has like somebody's shit next to it. And it's just weird. Flying is fucking, I hate flying. It's fucking uncomfortable. We all sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for your cooperation and your patience. Unfortunately, the pilots aren't here, and they're going to take about 10 minutes. So we would appreciate you guys to just sit tight while the pilots come in. I turn somebody, man, how the fuck we here before the pilots?
Yeah, really, though. They should already be there. I mean, like, they want you to be on time, but, like, the people who are supposed to be running the whole thing
they're not there. The pilot, the planes just landed, and they'll be here. I cannot imagine being a pilot and driving from fucking buttfuck Arkansas to LAX to jump on a plane to go to Indiana and whatever the fuck else. And that shit's just wild. I don't know if I could. The pilots made really good fucking money.
Oh, for sure.
But I wouldn't fucking, I don't know and shit. Like, I don't know if I could do some shit like that. Probably if the Fetty was good anyway. Take off, shit was cool. I'm super uncomfortable in my seat. I'm like, I have my elbow barely sticking out of the fucking aisle. People are bumping me and shit, going through the aisle. I want to stab somebody. I can't fucking sleep. I haven't slept, And then I had no Wi-Fi. People are like fucking watching like HBO and shit. I'm like, bro, where's the Wi-Fi at?
Yeah, they didn't give you that hookup, man.
They didn't hook me. They didn't want to hook up. They said the Wi-Fi said everybody but Serbs on the fucking Wi-Fi because everyone's watching some shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even look at tweets or anything like that. So I just was listening to everything on my phone that I had already, like the beats, like your beats, the shit from my album already, just different shit, right? And first thing I noticed as we're getting into Indiana, I'm like, hey man, there's like no buildings. There's like no buildings. It's like real, like in the middle of nowhere type shit. You know when you in LA, cause you gonna see downtown. You're gonna see all them high rises. You're gonna see the coast. We're gonna see. Like once you get over here, you're gonna see what's popping.
I mean, it's a huge difference. I mean, like I said, I've never been on the West Coast, but I already can imagine. The West Coast compared to here is night and day difference, man.
Oh yeah,
night and day difference.
Like I was telling you, man. New York, the fastest places I've ever been to, New York City, fast.
Yeah.
It makes California look like a fucking daycare center.
Yeah.
California's like, people are moving fast, but this is downtown. Once you get out, once you get into like, I want to say like what, Indiana, Fortville is probably something like Solvang in Cali. You have to go up north to see this kind of what is it? This kind of, I guess, lifestyle or whatever.
Like small town living?
Yeah, like small town. Like you go to like Solvang, you got to go up north to like the little, where it's just, acres and acres of farmland and fucking no one's really there, houses here and there, little neighborhoods. You're going up north, like let's say like going towards like Kings Canyon and all that shit, or like Yosemite. I love those places. Like I told you, like my pops loves the like
a rural area.
Not even rural, but like he just loves nature. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He loves camping. He loves going there. So this shit, I'm telling you, like I gotta take a bunch of pictures before we bounce. He'd love it. He'd love it being here.
I don't know if we'll be able to swing it, but next time you're out here, I'll make sure you go to Bloomington. It's even greener. Like that's like
Really?
That's like South Indy. We got like Charles Dean Wilderness out there. You can go hike and camp and shit out there. Not saying we would do that. I like doing that, but I'm not camping. I am going to be in the studio making beats.
Hey, wait a minute! You can't bring your fucking drum machine in the forest?
I'm not doing that.
Why not?
I paid way too much money for that.
What the fuck you mean? What you scared of?
Having to buy a new one?
Fuck, here we go.
I don't want to have to buy a new one. Shit, I like my stuff, man. That's my baby. I treat that shit like it's my car, man. Like, look, I got my right here is like the daily cruiser, and right there is like the I don't know
the Ferrari.
Yeah, the luxury Ferrari, man. I mean, like. I like very rarely does the stuff leave the studio. The MPC Live 2 only leaves the studio when I'm doing shows. Like this always stays here. What I really need to like really get set on and do is just always use this in the studio and always use this to perform. But I like arranging on here a lot more than I do on there. I don't know why.
Nah, it's just your style. It's just your style of making beats and producing and shit. I'm the same way, bro. Like I tried to work on the machine and I was getting the hang of it, but I think I just need to stick to it.
We got to get you on a Kai. No disrespect to Machine. Machine is dope. I mean, respect to every like excuse me.
MIDI.
Respect to all the music companies who make equipment, software, whatever. Like there's something good in everything, But when it comes
to my ex.
Hey yo, yeah, real shit. When it comes to drum machines, I think Akai holds it down. I mean, Akai's been sold to various different conglomerates over the years. I think IN Music owns Akai right now.
Oh, really? It's been bought and sold a bunch of times?
Yeah, by different conglomerates, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, we large removed from the Roger Lynn days. You know who Roger Lynn is?
No.
He made the original MPC.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But like, when we talking about, like, the MPCs and shit, what was the first one? What was the first one?
Was it the 60? I think it was the MPC 60.
And what?
I could be wrong.
When did that come out?
Like maybe 90 something. I'd have to look it up.
Like early 90s?
Late 80s, early 90s.
So when did the fucking the most coveted, MPC, what was it, the 2000? The one that everyone wants.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody wanted one. Like I would say the biggest MPCs that people wanted that came out, the MPC 60, the MPC 62. A lot of people use that one. The MPC 2000, the MPC 2000 XL.
The 2000 XL is the one everyone wants.
I'll be honest with you. I think the creme de la creme, what most people want is the 3K. That's the one Dilla used.
The 3000? Yeah, 3000. Just because of that.
That's the one everyone wanted to use because Dilla used that. Thies One used that. Who else used that? Prince used one of the MPCs. I forget what MPC he used. He used one of the MPCs. I actually don't know off top.
I think what's his name? Shout out to Asen. I think he started with the fucking MPC 2000 XL.
Really?
Yeah. But that's like don't you need like fucking like cartridges or like little floppy disks or some shit like that?
Media cards, stuff like that, floppy disks, stuff like that. Like those machines are cool. Like what I would do, I would have that in the rig, like of making music. Like let's say like I do the drums on that or I do the sample chops on it, but I would send it elsewhere on the inputs and outputs. Like I would send it to that, for example. Like I wouldn't like.
So you would just program the drums on the 2000 XL?
If I wanted to, or just depending on what sound it was, just to get like the sound effect or whatever kind of like feel it has from it.
The sound, yeah.
Because like to make a beat, I mean you could do it. I've seen people do it. Like go ahead, more power to you. But to make a beat in any of those old MPCs,
takes forever.
It takes too much time.
Yeah.
When it comes to workflow, like get yourself an MPC Live 2, an MPC 1, an MPC 1 Plus, the Akai MPC Keys 37. The MPC-X, the MPC-X SE. It's something I really want.
We are not sponsored by Akai. We just
Akai should
like
send me
good
something
shit.
though. Akai should send me something though.
Cut the check, Akai.
Yeah, Akai
and
should
Machine.
Akai should send me that new MPC-X SE.
What's the crazy new one and shit? Is it the X?
It's the X. The
Let me
SE.
see.
The SE.
I saw
They
a
discontinued that. They discontinued it because they're gonna put something.
What?
They're gonna put something new out next year.
Because I seen some girl getting down on that shit.
It's like the big like
Yeah, it's the MPC-X.
It's like the flagship. That's like the
That
flagship
shit,
MPC.
2500.
I know. Me personally, I wouldn't drop that much on it. But I would get the SE, not the black one. I'd get the SE. Look up the SE. The SE is fresh. Stupid fresh. It's like kind of like a retro feel to it. You know what I mean? They have that with every MPC though. The MPC-X SE, the MPC Live 2 has a retro version. The retro version looks cool, but my whole thing is I kind of like having I like black. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It's like sleek.
I like black girls.
There you go. Yeah. What do you call them? La Morena.
Morena.
Yeah.
Morenita.
That only comes in red though. The Keys 37.
Honestly,
That only comes in red.
It's a subconscious thing. You know, red is the color of like power. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
It's an attractive color.
And I
So
do all the
think
bass lines on there.
So that's why I'm saying like subconsciously, I feel like they know what they're doing. Black is more like it's more neutral.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To me, it also is like guns. You know what I mean? Like that.
My man said guns.
Yeah.
No, for real, I get it. Yeah,
Black,
I
you know
get
what
it.
mean?
Yeah.
Like it's black power. You know, like
Yes, sir.
fucking guns.
Yes,
but
sir.
red is also like the complementary. I just love how the Key 37 looks.
Isn't
It's
it?
fire.
Isn't
Like
she beautiful?
it's fire because
should
it's
get
like
that.
black, white, and red is like it's just a sick fucking color
That's
scheme.
why I was telling you. You should either get the MPC One Plus, which is the same color as that,
I'm gonna get it. Trust. I'm gonna get it.
or if you're feeling crazy, like we're gonna have Service and I. We're gonna have Beat Making 101. I'm gonna show him some stuff on the Kai MPC.
Mm-hmm.
Get that if you're feeling wild. Like that thing, you could do everything on the Keys 37. Everything you could do on that, you can do on this. It just has 37 keys. The only difference is this has a speaker. Like this is an outdoor speaker.
Oh shit, that one don't.
No.
What about the One
No,
Plus?
sir. That you'll need ins and outs. There's no built-in speaker.
Fuck, you're trying to steer me in the wrong direction.
It's all about what you want, man. If I were you, I'd get
Right
the one.
away,
If
man.
I were you, I'd get the One Plus.
Right
though.
away.
The One Plus is dope. If I was just learning a Kai MPC, I'd get the MPC One Plus. I started on the MPC Studio. I still have it too. Like remember when I used to upload like videos of stuff of like old my older beats on Instagram or YouTube, and it was like that little smaller one. I still have that.
Oh, for real?
It's in storage.
Oh shit.
I still have it though. I think it still works, but that was only MIDI. These are standalone machines.
What I'm gonna do is, after not this check, but the next check, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want. Anything you need to know, I will show you. I don't know what comes with it, but you may have to buy the additional sounds that come with it. I don't know what comes with it if you buy it off top. So we'll have to look into that.
Yeah, whatever.
Because like you're gonna want Air Flavor Pro, you're gonna want Air Delay Pro, you're gonna want Low Fly Dirt, you're gonna want the Air Soft Clipper. These are all like the standalone VSTs and plugins that come with it. That
And
just
I don't
enhance
know
the
what
sound.
any of that shit means.
You will know soon.
Okay.
Come.
Well, listen, man. We're gonna cut this shit short because we barely scratching the surface. We might have to do like 3 God's hours. We might have to do one later on tonight.
We'll do it.
But,
Different fits too.
This is
different fits.
bruh.
Different fits too.
Trust me. And we didn't even see. We just covered the flight.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
just
talk
did.
about coming in and him
This
picking
is the
me
initial.
up. This is, you know what I mean. But you know, we'll cut it short right now. We'll do like another part 2 later.
We're doing many parts.
But the reason why, and I would love to keep going on, my computer's just, you know, it can't really process like long fucking.
Oh no, that's cool,
podcasts
bro.
and
That's
shit.
cool. No,
So
that's cool. Let's handle.
We'll keep it shorter for everybody else.
What's the saying? Less is more because there's gonna be more.
That was weird. That was
Less
really
is
kind
more.
of kind of didn't really compute in my head.
That's on you. That's on you. That's on you.
Oh no, but on
Big
the
up.
next episode we
Big
got
up,
it.
big up.
This
My
is the Gods
Hour, yo.
Hour.
Live from Outlier Sanctuary, man.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Bash Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now.
While the angels fly over my headstone.